Jaquina, as someone who is actually studying to become a mental health professional, what is your take on Single Man, Married Man?
I think it is a great read for anyone to read, men and women in general. I think that it's a book that'll force you to sort of reflect on yourself and see what you can do better as a person in a relationship. I think that it's a good tool to use to refer back to see how to keep your relationship afloat. Yeah, I think it's a good book in general.
So, what was bold print for you?
Excuse me?
What was bold print for you?
I believe it was chapter 2. Are you prepared for his love? I think that as women we have a dream of what we want and we have everything set out, but I don't necessarily think that we stop to think about ourselves and what we've been through. If we're actually prepared to be in a relationship, are we whole enough to be in a relationship where we can give 100% of ourselves? And I think that it took me a while to sit down and actually come to terms with it's possible that I may not exactly be ready because I still have some things to work on.
Wow. Wow. That's really, really brutally honest. Is there anything like a particular line, a particular passage that really just spoke to you?
I would say there was, I don't exactly remember what it was, but I think the topic of forgiveness came up, and I think that was key for me. And I think as women we struggle with forgiveness because we bring hurt and pain from past relationships into new relationships.
Absolutely.
And I think that if I took nothing else away from this book, forgiveness is key, and that's something that I think that I need to work on also to move forward with my life. Really getting to myself to that point where I truly can forgive and let go of the past.
Awesome, awesome. So, in presenting this book to other women, what's the one biggest takeaway do you think that they will get from the book?
The whole book is beneficial, but I think that, like I said, chapter 2, are you prepared for his love, and the big thing about forgiveness, I think that would be really beneficial for a lot of women. We tend to hold grudges.
Absolutely.
So I think that women reading this book, I think it's important for them to keep an open mind and to not get offended so quickly, but to just sit with it. Like, let it sit with it, let it marinate. Take what you get.
It's funny that you said that because a lot of women who have read the book, they're like, they read the first couple pages and they're like, I don't want to read this book. But then, like you said, having an open mind, they kind of get to the place where they're like, oh my gosh, okay, this book is starting to make sense.
It's important because I know for me reading it, like, I had to put it down for a little bit because it forces you, if you actually read the book, it will force you to think about yourself. It will force you to reflect. It will force you to sit back and actually see yourself for who you are.
Wow. And
that's important. And I think that you can't move forward to be in a successful relationship until you sit back and really see who you are as a person and not who you pretend to be.
Absolutely. I agree. Thank you so much.
No problem.